Well, hello everybody. I'm Moals, and today is another voting day. And we just wanted to come and just make sure to get the word out. Vote. It's your right. I vote every election. Every election, I don't care what they're voting about. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to put my voice in. You know, there was a discussion out, and it was said that, well, whether or not it mattered. Sure, voting matters. It matters because if it didn't matter, then there wouldn't be redlining and redistricting and tampering with votes. You know, the accusation of tampering with votes or miscounts, issues where they go back and they recount the votes. Oh, yes, definitely. Voting does matter. Your voice matters. Another thing that's going on is the U.S. Census. And the reason why the U.S. Census is so important is because they count the people in the area in districts so that the representation will be there when it comes to congressional seats, and representation in the federal government, and of course local governments, regional governments and state governments. So getting your census, your 2020 census completed is super important. Voting is super important, and being up on what's going on in the world, in your world, your community, who your representatives are, and things of that nature. So definitely get out and get that vote in. Now, I do want to share what we have here, what I received. Now, I vote, and I live in the greater Kansas City, Missouri area. And I live in Jackson County, Missouri. So being in Jackson County, Missouri, today is an election day for us. Now, they sent before, and I'm just going to back up a little bit. The last time we voted, I went to my old voting poll, and there was like no one there. It was crickets. So I'm like, okay, well, where is everybody? Did I miss it? I was checking on what day it was. And I didn't know that what has been happening is that they've combined the voting polls. So where it was a smaller place to vote, well, they started combining the voting polls. So now this is a larger place to vote, and that's cool. But they didn't let me know the last time, so I had to call in to the voting board, to the board, the Jackson County Board of Elections, and find out the election board and find out where I was to vote. I didn't know. So anyway, they did send a letter out. Now I got a letter. Here's the envelope. There's no date on it, but they did send a letter out, and they put in the information about where I needed to vote for my area. Now, just to kind of see what's going on here. Now, here's a Jackson County Board of Elections, and here's the phone number. So if you're not sure where to go vote, you haven't a clue, call the number 816-325-4600. And then someone there can go out and take a look, with your address and information, and will take a look and get you going as far as where it is you need to go vote. Now, again, today is the day to vote. So August 4th, 2020. It's the primary election, and that's a pretty big deal because what it is, you get to choose which person you want to represent your area. So now, I got some questions. Do you vote Democrat? Do you vote Republican? That's left up to you, but it seems like you only get one ballot. So if you walk up to them and they say, "Are you Democrat or Republican?" and you tell them, well, they give you that card, and then you decide on which Democrat you want to represent you. So learn about voting. Get out there and vote today. Now, see, my poll was moved because of course, the COVID has got everybody upset and frustrated, and so it's a larger area. It's at the Oak Grove High School. So, Oak Grove, Missourians, if you're on the horn here, just know that you're need to go to the Oak Grove High School to vote, and the polls are open. And it says that we're located a gym in the back, so I need to enter the south door below the Panther sign. Go Panthers! Woo! It's a Black Panther. That's the mascot for the high school out here. And everyone is so thrilled to represent their area. So the polls are open from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. So 7 p.m., don't wait till the last minute. Don't wait till the last minute to get your vote in. We're going to have some information coming up as far as how to survive a line. They have mail-in ballots, which now the mail-in ballot was kind of confusing too, because you think that you would be able to mail it in, but what they're asking is, okay, that you take that ballot, then take it to the poll to put it in to mail it. Oh, too confusing, so just so that we're not even more confused, make sure you know where it is that you're needing to go vote. And do just that. Make sure that you know where to go vote. You know how to vote. The different things that are on the ballot, which way to vote. Educate yourself on it. I think that it's our responsibility. I don't want anyone just telling me, okay, well, do this or do that. I just don't think it's cool. I want to know and educate myself so that I can tell someone else, but then I know that I'm making the best decision about who to represent me. Hey, Sister Roe, how's it going? I see you. How you doing, Dr. Clark? Good to see you. Blessings to you and all as well. And to vote is our right. We looked at history and how they try to keep us. They tried to keep us from the right to vote. Many were beaten and we died. Many of us died for the right to vote. Women didn't have the right to vote until 1920 something. Of course, African Americans in the South didn't have the right to vote until the Voting Rights Act. And that's what civil rights is all about. Those are the main issues. And, when you have the voice, you have the voice of that ballot. You go in and you mark what it is you want, and you put it in that bin, and that is the best voice that you can use in this. We're in a republic society, democratic republic. We're in a republic society, but use that power, because it is power. It's a power that gives us the liberties that we enjoy, and whether or not it seems like it's working or not, use it and hold people that you put in office accountable for what it is they say that they were going to do and that they're to do. So I'm going to get out here and vote. here in a minute as soon as I get through here. Just wanted to get that word out that today is voting day and to remind you to get your vote in. Definitely do it. Till next time.